box.
Our charity partner for this year's Multiverse fundraiser is the John Ritter Foundation for Aortic Health. They exist to spread awareness of aortic health and prevent unnecessary suffering through genetic research, widespread education, and radical advocacy. Simply click on the link at our website, www.themultiversefundraiser.com, that says donate here, and that will take you to our Just Giving link. All donations go directly to the John Ritter Foundation for Aortic Health. As a bonus, every $10 donation that you give enters you into our sweepstakes to win fantastic prizes. All information can be found at our website under giveaway. So thank you for watching and thank you for supporting.
Hi.
Y'all caught me. I was behind the scenes eating and drinking. Shh.
That's
I got a
okay.
piece stuck in my tooth.
All right, so yesterday we found out that Amy Yazbek likes the Kappa, and she mentioned the Loveland Frog Man, and that's so much better than showing off creatures that are alive now that should not be.
To be on the fair side, though, some of those are pretty sweet looking.
They
should not exist.
Yeah, there's fish, like the angler fish. What the heck? What the heck is the anglerfish? It has this little line that sticks out of his head and lights up. I don't know.
It's adorable in its own way.
The person who created that must have been drunk. We're just gonna stick this in the water, and it has jagged teeth.
Let's pretend this is a real creature. Ooh.
But apparently there's a frogman that's haunting Ohio, Loveland, Ohio. I'm gonna get a picture. But here's the thing about this. Here's the thing about this. Okay, so story is that this thing was seen by some salesperson driving from one job to the next, and he saw these creatures on the side of the road just talking amongst each other, and they stood up and they were like 4 feet tall, looked like frogs, and they had wands. So
were there any illicit things involved in this? Because I feel like
there had to have been, because that
was during. I think
this was like 1955 or something like that. Sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay, so 1955 was like the first sighting. There was a couple sightings in 1972.
That's the one. I was like, if it was in 72, definitely there was something off about that human. He was on something or coming home from a drink. Because, however, I would pay to see a couple frogs talking by the side of the road with big wands. That just sounds pretty cool to me.
So yeah, we have Crayle that's going to be monitoring us. I don't know if she wants to be part of the show or not, so I'll wait for her to respond. But yes, I have a picture of I think this was from the video that was ground of the frogman that was spotted in 1996 or No, 2016. Sorry, that was one of the last sightings ever of the Frogman. Apparently, there was a couple that was. Apparently, there was a couple that was playing Pokemon Go that had spotted this. Yeah.
Honestly, that sounds
so.
Did you say that was in 2016?
2016.
Pokemon Go supposedly didn't come. I don't think it came out till 2017 because I started playing the night it came out, and now I'm gonna check my game because it tells you what date that is. I mean, I don't play regularly all the time, every day. That's not the point here. But I think it was in 2017. I'm gonna check real quick just because. Now I'm curious. Okay. Oh, okay. No, they must have. Okay, I was wrong. The reason why I had it off is I started playing on 7/7 of 2016. So for some reason, I thought it was 7/7/17. We're good. I was just checking the facts. I want to make sure that everything we feed you is kind of.
Yeah, the information might be a little jumbled, but I will try to see if I can find that video. I tried looking on YouTube, and I just saw a bunch of randos talking about it, and apparently the video was taken down from YouTube. So, anyway, so Crayle's not going to join us, but she was excited about the news that we are at $610 of our $2,000 goal for our donations. So good on you. I love you for that. She was excited. She was just going to pop in and tell us that and run. But $610. That's exciting. So on the there's a scroll going. You guys, please donate. We do have prizes to be won. Frogman. This thing, I don't know. How do you feel about them having wands?
See, that's the part that throws me off. Like, if you told me that there was two frogmen just chilling by the side of the road talking, I would have been like, cool. But then they had to throw the wands in it, and that throws me off. Like, I'm like, I could believe it up until the wands. I know that's not how that's supposed to be, but yeah. So, like, I'm like, okay, I get it. Are they wizard wands? Like, are they fairies? Are they wizards? What are they?
That's not really explained. It was just the guy that. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Maybe it wasn't wands at all. They were having a stick fight. I could go with that.
Yeah, their conversation apparently got really heated, and
I'm looking at the comments, guys. Sorry, you guys see me look to the side and start laughing.
Carl Winsman says the wands were the questionable thing. Okay, so there are little people out there that may like the color green, so I'm not questioning the fact that there are maybe a group of people that actually went out and were conversing on the side of the road, but it's the wand thing gets me about this. Like, how much did the salesperson have to drink?
Yeah, we're going with drinking. This is a PG-13 show, guys. I was thinking since it was frogs, it would have been mushrooms or something. So
Crayle with exactly. How do we not know it was a stick fight? Middle of the night, people just wanting to have a stick fight. I mean, people do it with the.
I've actually done that before in the rain, so I can see that happening. I have friends that I did that with. As an adult, guys, That explains my whole life story right there. Oh, yeah.
Carl, chant, we are the Frogmen, we cause a fight, we challenge you to a stick fight. Okay.
Yes, I like it. That's our new chant. So there's also reports that instead of looking like a frog, it looks like a lizard, but without a tail.
Maybe, yeah, a gecko or, but, it just, the fact that there was a group of them, like, one thing said there was 2 of them on the side of the road, and then there was like 3. And I'm so confused about this story, because it's like, who can people keep their story straight?
Oh, Willow, when you were doing some research, did you see that there is a musical?
Oh no.
You have to say the musical's name though, because I can't. I'm a good person. No. Not saying you aren't, Willow. No, so there was a musical that, sorry if I'm looking over to the side. I have my notes over there, so. But in May of 2014, the Loveland Frog Legend was actually made into a musical called Hot Damn, It's the Loveland Frog. So if anybody is curious, y'all should find that and watch it, because that sounds like a good time. I hope there's a stick fight in it.
Carl with, oh well, that makes all the difference. Everyone goes carry wands.
I will be right back. I have
maybe,
to look into it,
maybe they were carrying their own tails. That's why. But I don't know. Just last I checked, tails don't light up.
Did we not just talk about the anglerfish? Doesn't their little thingy light up?
Case in point, yes. Okay, so yes, the things that exist in real life that shouldn't. Yes, the anglerfish with that weird hanging ball thing.
I believe anything after an anglerfish. So,
Molly Daniels says, and here I thought they sold auto insurance.
Yeah, they do. They're not really good at it though. Actually, I think if a big walking frog that was like 4 foot tall came to my door and was like, "Would you like to buy auto insurance?" I would be like, "You are heckin' right. I would buy that from you any day." So just throwing that out. If anybody wants to sell me insurance, just show up in a frog costume.
See, and then maybe it's similar to like the Michigan frog thing, where only certain people see them come to life and dance and.
I mean, I believe.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling.
Okay. So, oh my gosh, you guys have no idea how hard this morning is for me, because I'm trying to stay on point. Because for those of you that are regular watchers of Cryptid Crunch, you know that both Willow and I are...
We don't do this show early in the morning like this. It's usually late at night.
And at night, we just let everything go. We're like, are we going to talk about the subject today? Probably not. We eventually get around to it. But this morning is going a little too smoothly, and like I feel off. Like it feels weird. It feels not me, guys. Let's derail this train first. No.
Well, let's catch up with what's been happening on your farm. First of all, how's your birds and your animals?
I was actually, so if you guys don't, normally I'm sitting in the dark. The light thing is off. I don't like this. But I wasn't sure if you guys could actually hear. I have roosters crowing behind me because I moved my stuff out into the living room, so that way I had a little bit more light, and you could see my husband sleeping behind me in the background. So everything's going good. I did wake up to the news that I no longer have an OB for my baby. So the hospital that I'm going to is shutting down, and the other hospital that I was going to prior shut down. So I'm like, okay, apparently I'm popping a baby out at home in a couple months. So we'll see.
Get
see
yourself a little kiddie pool and have a little water birth. What? I'll be here to coach you through the whole thing. And,
I'll just have you online. Oh, see, this
I'm sure I could find you a doula to talk you through everything.
The closest doula that I was looking into is like 2 hours away from me. I seriously live in the middle of nowhere, guys. If you look out my back window, let me see. I don't know if you guys will be able to see. Oh, it's so bright.
The glare.
So, it's too bright out there. We keep that closed for personal reasons. No. So that's all, like, for miles that way, it's nothing but cornfield. The actual village that I live in, because I don't live in a town or a city, I live in a village. Even to get to the village that I am part of, it takes 5 minutes drive that way to get to my village from my house. So yeah, I'm just gonna, you know what? I told my husband I'm gonna pop this baby out in the barn, and that way I can just tell people when they sit there and go to my child, were you born in a barn? My kid can go, well, as a matter of fact, I was. So, because I have a feeling that's how that's gonna work.
Away in a manger.
Carl, we got some comments going.
Yep. Okay. So yeah, Donna, Carly with their bait, it lures the fish that the anglerfish eats, and that explains the wand thing with the frogs. Maybe they were trying to lure. Yes. They were trying to lure the salesman or whoever to, attack them. And Carl with actually shocked to see Keisha in the daylight.
Yeah, I told you guys, I am not a day person. If I could just live fully in the darkness, I would. Which is why I'm on Cryptid Crunch.
And one of our hashtags, Keisha be driving me crazy, but stay this morning. What is this? Yeah.
I told you. We're just not allowed to stay on the tracks. It's not how this works.
But Molly Daniels understands it's the hormones. It's okay. And then Carl with need to find an ancient wise woman out there.
Unfortunately, I don't think we have any ancient wise women out here. I mean, depends on how.
Donna, would you like to step in and be our ancient wise woman? But please don't throw your book at me for saying that.
Wait, did you call out for that?
Donna.
I love you, Donna. Remember, she is the one that said it. I am innocent. Yes, but everything else out on the farm is going okay. We still have not been able to catch the mink that is in our barn. So every once in a while we find one of our chickens, or we haven't lost any more of our turkeys or our ducks because I think the mink is afraid of them. They are crazy. So I think the mink's just like, I'm just not gonna try that. But every once in a while we go out and find a chicken that's been attacked, and it's rather sad. But yes, Crayle over here in the comments, saving the day. Crayle.
I'll come deliver your baby. I have successfully rooted several spider plant babies, so that's the same thing, right?
You know what, Crayle? Even if it's not delivering my baby, I have like 50, not even joking, spider plants with babies upstairs in my plant room that need rooting out. So, I mean, like, come just help me with that, okay? And then we'll talk delivering the baby later.
Donna with, I don't know nothing about no babies. Yeah, it's okay. I'm sure we'll all come together and figure this baby thing out.
Yes. And the thing about me, you guys, I know a lot of you are normal. Okay, I can't call you guys normal. Okay, so a lot of you are viewers that are on here quite often when we have our shows. Know already that I have something called agoraphobia. And so the fact that they are moving my doctor and my hospital is shutting down completely, I woke up to a heart attack. Like, my cousin is a nurse at the hospital that is closing down that I am going to, and she was posting about everything, and like I was just having a slight heart attack this morning when I woke up, because I was like, I had to convince myself to go to the new location because I was used to the old location where I'd had my previous child. And now I'm like, oh no.
It's okay, Keisha. We'll get through this.
The closest hospital to me now is over an hour away in a big city. And whew, y'all, we are gonna have some fun with this.
Does your doctor house calls by any chance?
No. So
because there's no way that if your water breaks, there's no way that is going to last an hour to get you to the hospital.
That's what I said. I'm like, what am I supposed to just stop in a cornfield? Like, between here and the next hospital is pretty much all cornfields until I get to the actual city that the hospital's in. And I'm like, so I guess I'm just giving birth either in my barn or in a cornfield somewhere in the middle of the night, because I feel like that's when it's going to happen. So,
all right, we're going to put a call out. We need someone in your area that is a doula or some
in Illinois. Come say. That way I don't have to leave my house at all, because that would be joyous to me.
And I like we're doing for this fundraiser, we'll take up a collection.
Yes.
If we need to.
The fundraiser, do we want to just give them a small reminder as to why we're here rambling?
Yes. Okay, so why are we here today? We're raising money for the Ritter Foundation for Aortic Health. Where is my video? Here it is.
Our charity partner for this year's Multiverse fundraiser is the John Ritter Foundation for Aortic Health. They exist to spread awareness of aortic health and prevent unnecessary suffering through genetic research, widespread education, and radical advocacy. Simply click on the link at our website, www.themultiversefundraiser.com, that says Donate Here, and that will take you to our Just Giving link. All donations go directly to the John Ritter Foundation for Aortic Health. As a bonus, every $10 donation that you give enters you into our sweepstakes to win fantastic prizes. All information can be found at our website under giveaway. So thank you for watching and thank you for supporting.
All right, so the police reports of the Loveland Frog. On March 3rd, 1972, at 1 a.m., Loveland police officer Ray Shockey was driving on Riverside Drive near the Totes Boot Factory and the Little Miami River when an unidentified animal scurried across the road in front of his vehicle. The animal was fully illuminated in his vehicle's headlights and described as 3 to 4 feet long and about 50 to 75 pounds. With leathery skin. He reported spotting the animal crouched like a frog before it momentarily stood erect and to climb over the guardrail and back down towards the river. 2 weeks after the incident, a second Loveland police officer, Mark Matthews, reported seeing an unidentified animal crouched along the road in the same vicinity as Shockey's sighting. Matthews shot the animal, recovered the body, and put it in his trunk to show Officer Shockey. According to Matthews, it was a large iguana, about 3 to 3.5 feet, and he couldn't immediately recognize it because it was missing its tail. Matthews speculated the iguana had been someone's, either got loose or was released when it grew too large. According to Matthews, Shockey was shown the dead iguana and confirmed it was the animal seen 2 weeks previously. Matthews recounted the incident to an author of a book about urban legends, but says the author omitted the part that confirmed that the creature was an iguana rather than a frogman. Matthews also recounted the frogman story in 2016, again on WCPO Channel 9. Yeah. So could it possibly be that the frogman was just an overgrown iguana?
So here's my take on this. Since we are all part of the nerdy and geeky culture here, my brain is like, somebody was just cosplaying and it got a little out of hand. So I don't know. Was there any, I doubt there was any conventions going on back then, but I really hope there was, because that would be great. Was there like a scary movie that came out that year that PP awesome?
Maybe. I mean, the 1972 horror movies. Yeah, I'm sure there was.
It would also be like a toddler, because it says that it's 3 to 4 feet tall and only about 50 to 75 pounds. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Looking at my notes. So, like, my daughter, she's only 36 pounds and she is 5. So the creature had to have been like a 13-year-old. Like, is that a thing? Maybe no. But I feel like it was just a kid that was like, I made this cool costume, I'm gonna go mess with people.
Yep.
Eli T. Cash said, in the 70s, you did see a lot of B movies. So
yeah, there was definitely, like, around that time, there was definitely like all these like B-movie horror movies, like The Mosquito, and but yeah, the artist's rendition of the Frogman, what it may have looked like.
Updated artist rendition. For those of you that don't see what we're seeing right now, that are listening to this on playback, so it definitely looks like it is not a hand-drawn picture. This is animated, and it looks, I'd say, early 2000s quality. It's nice. I like it. I'm feeling it. The legs look a little too thin on the rail. I'm trying to explain this to you as best as I can, you guys. And for some reason, it has a very spiky back. Cute butt, you know. Eyes are a little wonky. I don't know why it's going one way, but looking at us. The shadows don't really, like, there would have to be, the car would have to be going towards the railing, like off the road, in order for the light to hit at that angle. I'm just analyzing this too much, guys. You can go.
Yeah. But no, it like so in my mind, you know, if I was the salesman or the police officer, and why did you shoot at an iguana?
Why did you have a gun?
He's a police officer. But still, okay. Why would...
I thought it was the salesman. My brain was all jumbled up.
You see something like that, why would you shoot? Like, why wouldn't you try to just scare it? Why would you shoot an iguana? Anyway, but yeah, if I was them, I'd be like, my first response would be like, oh, it's just some creature, and then just honk my horn at it. I mean, that's what we do. And,
and that's why you and I are so different, Willow. You're sitting there going, beep, beep, get out of the way. And I'm like, let's be friends. So that's where my headspace is at, guys. I would definitely be friends with a 4-foot frog. I mean, that sounds kind of awesome. I would probably take him or her anywhere with me. I'd be like, this is my friend Frog.
It had a deadly weapon. Good point.
I mean, it depends on if it was a good frog or a bad frog. Like, I feel like a good frog would be like, I'll grant your wishes. And a bad frog would be like, here, you're on fire. So, there's that. Oh, Eli T. Cash commented and said, 2000s era Photoshop with Keisha Acuff. So, fun fact, I did take Photoshop in 2000-ish. And guess what? I still have them, and they are that bad. I took a fish tank and put it on this like random desk with like I photoshopped the ocean into it, and it just looks awful. That is why we leave all the photoshopping to Carl Witzman, because he is much better at it than I am. I took classes for years in Photoshop, and if you put Photoshop in front of me right now, I would make a beautiful frog photo just like the one that was shown earlier.
Must be a damn scary B movie to freaking cop out like that. Hey, people gotta so funny story about horror movies and things that scare grown-ass men. Aliens scared my father-in-law to the point where he drove home with the dome light on.
That sounds beautiful.
So what happens? Apparently, according to your rooster, it's time to wake up.
Oh, can you actually hear him in the background now?
Yes.
Sorry about that, guys.
No, because like earlier, I actually thought it was your daughter making noises.
No, I banished my children from the house for the weekend, so that way I didn't have any distractions. But then I forgot I live on a farm. So.
Hey, so it was Ohio, not Florida, but I mean the Miami River, I think, does go into Ohio. And I like this shoot first, question the lizard later, which is a typical mentality of American cops, I guess.
That honestly, yes. In America, I feel like that is a very real thing. Like, let's not shoot things before we question them. Okay, even if it is a 4-foot lizard frog thing. Okay, we calmly walk up to it and ask it its name. If it does not croak, then we take it into custody and try to get some answers. You can tell
the total difference from the mentality of a Canadian compared to the mentality of an American.
I am one of those people that would see like a very dangerous animal and be like, oh, this is my new friend. I'm the one in the horror movies that dies first. That's how this is going, guys.
And yeah. So, but yeah, no, this is just crazy how these stories go way out of whack, where someone sees something like that and it's like, oh, we're just gonna open fire and just and show this iguana off and be, hey, I saved the town from the frogman.
But did they barbecue it and try to eat it? Because I feel like that's a very American thing to do. Like, I feel like you see a new animal, you shoot it, you fillet it, and then you eat it. Is that not? I feel like you're the outsider here. Is that what you would expect from the U.S.?
Absolutely. Like,
That's what I would
mean, what does it taste like? Could an iguana be barbecued? I'm sure it could, but
we have
I'm not.
An entire restaurant here dedicated to alligator meat. You can go and just eat gator meat. So I mean, seeing a big frog-like lizard, I feel like they would serve that up for that as well. Yes. Oh, Carl knows the way to my heart. Carl Witzman said, use some Baby Ray's sauce. If it was not meat or anything humanoid, I'd probably eat it. Like, give me a walking carrot, and that thing is delicious. But an animal humanoid thing, I would feel too bad about eating that. It's my bleeding heart, guys.
Okay, so I found the video.
Sweet.
From 2016. All right. Now, let's see if I can.
As a side note, while she is getting that up and running, can we all please go back to playing Pokemon Go and getting out in the world? Because I feel like that was lost. And we need to find that again, because when Pokemon Go first came out, me and my husband would spend hours going around to different landmarks collecting Pokeballs. And there would be a ridiculous amount of other people, kids, adults, teenagers, pretty much all the spectrums there playing the same game. And now the only way I make friends on Pokemon Go is, not even kidding, we were sitting at a Pokestop one day and we were getting some things, and a big truck, like 4 times the size of our vehicle, pulled up next to us and rolled down their window, and here we are thinking we're having a heart attack, and she pokes her head out and she's like, "Are you guys playing Pokemon Go?" And we were like, "As a matter of fact, we are." And she was like, "Okay." So now we have a new friend called Kim, and we play Pokemon Go with her on a weekly basis.
Donna says we do that with Munzie rather than Pokemon. So
there's not a big Munzie community around here, though.
I'll put a Munzie out there in the middle of nowhere for you, Keisha.
Thank you, Carl. I appreciate that. You guys have to teach me how to use it, though, because I have no idea what Munzie is, other than the fact that you and Donna play it.
Okay.
Get it working yet?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
Here we are. Can you guys see it?
I can see the screen, so go ahead and push play and we'll see if it works.
I'm not sure. Okay, that did play. I'm not sure, but I feel like that definitely looked off. Oh, you're muted.
Oh, we didn't actually get to see the video part. It didn't play for our end.
Oh, shoot. Okay. Okay. Let's do that one more time. All right. Can you guys see it?
Push play and see if it works. Yeah, because it's not playing the actual video for us. Shucky darn heckin'.
Is it playing now?
Nope. It might be like blocked or something like that from streaming anywhere, which might be our problem.
Okay. Let's stop sharing. Okay. Sorry about this, guys. All right. Can you see that it's on YouTube?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, okay. We
There
see
you
some or something now.
Okay.
He's so cute. Just looks like little floaty lights.
That's just it. Like I don't know. I can't say that.
If that is a giant frog man, I have lots of those in my yard at night during the warmer months.
I don't know if that. I don't know. That to me does no. It just looks like two LED or like two headlights on
It actually looks like the two
on a
lights
box.
you on the screen in the sky, the two stars down there.
Yeah,
It just looks like two floaty stars.
because don't frogs usually? Yes, that is the only video evidence. 16. And the last time anything has been said about the frogman.
Well, that's no fun.
At least online, anyway. So I don't know. I'm gonna chop this up to whoever that whatever the cop shot definitely was, just a weird lizard walking around. Whatever the salesman saw in 1955 probably again was just frogs, a group of frogs. But the wand thing is definitely throwing me off.
Again, yeah. The wand thing is the hard.
Something had to have been involved, drinking, drugs, or otherwise. Yeah, but that floating thing with the lights, that definitely seems like a box with like a flashlight or something on it.
It's unfortunate. I really wanted some cute lizard people.
I mean, okay, so if you guys happen to see, the frogman on the side of the road playing with wands, please let me know. But
send them my way.
Otherwise, I'm going to chop this up to being, false. The frogman doesn't exist.
I am going to take the other stance and say frogman does exist, but he's not holding a wand.
He's holding his tail?
No, stick fight.
Stick fight. Okay.
Because I can believe it up till the wands. So
Carl with, it's like Pokemon, except you might get eaten by an iguana if you're not careful.
I can live with that.
He has those light up tennis shoes. At least he's cool. So okay, I can see that being more realistic of someone walking down the path or whatever with those light up shoes. Maybe the frogman is just a good at avoiding the paparazzi. Oh yes, just like just like Bigfoot.
Oh, maybe they're BFFs.
Maybe.
I can definitely see Frogman, and there's a big height difference there, though. I don't know. I do have a lot of tall friends, so never mind. I can see that happening. Everybody's
look at the video again, but look down the shoes. Okay, I need to rewatch this video. Apparently,
that's since it's supposed to be in the water. I think.
Yes, that's the reflection of.
Come on,
yes,
Carl.
Again, it's. Again, it's just a box with flashlights taped to it.
I'm okay with that though.
You people disappoint me.
Stop hurting my feelings by telling me things don't exist. It makes me sad.
Oh, Craylee's popping in. Hey, Crayle, what do you think?
Hi, beautiful.
Is the frogman true, or is it just a figment of our imaginations?
I think the frogman is a cover-up for something way weirder. They were just like, you know what? Let's make up a story that sounds like a drunk person thought of it, and that'll keep people dissecting that over and over again instead of investigating the real, like, corn creature of Ohio cryptids, okay? We need to protect their privacy. Somebody bring me an iguana body stat.
Oh, okay. So, okay. I get what you're saying. It's a bait and switch.
It's like a deformed alligator or something like that that was born just different without a tail and can walk upright. Like, I believe that. I would definitely be like, okay, cool. This is my new best friend. It might eat me, but come here, friend. Is that not Crayle, I feel like you would do the same thing.
Oh, I definitely would. I definitely would. If
so
this happened to me in real life.
The ones that are dying first off in a horror movie. Like, but we made a new friend on the way.
All right, so
fundraiser has been posting some good stuff.
Although there is a lot of new Bigfoot videos going public every day, which, yeah, but again, not substantial evidence that Bigfoot actually exists because it's always grainy video.
I know, like, I have an iPhone, and if I try to even take a grainy video, it's like, here's high def. And I'm like, well, how do people still not take good videos? Like, my phone has a corrector on it that even if it is grainy, it'll be like, hey, we fixed your video for you so it wasn't grainy. And I'm like, oh, thanks.
Maybe that's part of Bigfoot's powers, you know? Like, you know how vampires don't show up on camera or in mirrors at all? So maybe Bigfoot, like, there's interference in the air all around him, and that is the high def.
I like it, Crayle. Maybe we should invite Crayle to come on.
Static electricity.
Yeah. See, that I can believe. I can do that. Yeah.
I love them, Carl. I could see the dude at the Pentagon. We must take the focus off the airbase. The real horrors were the friends we made along the way.
Oh, don't forget to say who's commenting for the people that.
Oh yeah, so that was Phoenix Sisters. The multiverse fundraiser says, "Baby, I was born this way."
You know, it's probably a good thing if whoever's working the multiverse fundraiser account right now was born without a tail and walking generally upright. Probably anyway.
Yeah. Oh,
I mean, I feel bad for those of I'm allowed to say this because I'm short, but I feel bad for those of us who are short statured who get put in the cryptid.
They actually, I think I'm considered elf height. There's like a chart where you're like an orc or an elf or a.
I'm a hobbit. I'm
honest. I don't know. I'm 5'1.5", guys. So I could probably fit 2 of me in my suitcase, which now I'm gonna go try that after the show. Because I have a rather large suitcase, and I'm curious. So
I'm curious. What is your height there, Crayle and Keisha? What are your guys' heights?
I'm 5'6".
Okay.
So.
Tall people.
I feel like that's not that tall. I don't know.
I'm 5'1.5". You like hover over me, I feel like.
That's true. I mean, out of like my biological family, I'm like one of the shortest women though. Like my sister, or not even women, just like my sister's about 2 inches taller than me, and then my brother. So my sister's 4 years younger than me and 2 inches taller. My brother's almost 8 years younger than me, and he's
You know
like
how I
6 inches
feel?
taller.
You know how I feel, Crayle?
How?
My 13-year-old is about a foot taller than me, and he uses me as an armrest. No,
That's
like we will be out and about, and he'll just come up and he'll use me as an armrest, and I'm like, excuse me. And so I will always be forever short. However, woot woot, I am a couple inches short or taller than my mom, so at least uh, I wasn't as short as her.
it's the little things in life.
It
Like
is.
Keisha.
She's our little pocket-sized friend.
Willow,
What's up? She's also 5'6". Okay, so I know on my driver's license I have it as, I'm fairly certain I have it as 5'6", but
and you thought
clearly
you
that needs to be updated because I swear I shrank. And I really hope it has nothing to do with old age.
I feel like you guys are just lying to me. Oh, I'm sure. No, I am short. I go to so my son is in basketball, and I go to his basketball games, and I'll sit there, and 95% of the kids he goes to middle school with, he's still in middle school, are taller than me, and I feel inferior now.
Aw.
But
There
I've
are
been to all
days.
places, so
You're
There
taller
are
than my
days where
stepmom. She's 4'9", so
I think my mom is. Yes.
John says that he's 6'2", which in several in many ways that could be in the cryptid category. But you know what? 6'1". 6'1" is a typo.
Apparently
But
my
yeah,
son's
no,
not.
for some reason I have so much trouble hanging jackets up now. Like I'm on my tippy toes and I could barely reach the hook. And I swear I'm shrinking. It's either that or my husband's playing tricks on me and making the hooks higher.
I'm honestly proud. I really don't want to measure myself now. I may have shrunk over the years. Oh no. But Phoenix Sisters says, Keisha, you're just one size. So
It's all fun.
hey guys, we are getting to the top of the hour, so you know what that means. We get to throw out some fundraiser details.
Yay!